All right, back with you we did do the reset there. Had to wait for that hour. Got that done. Started back over at 50. We got two DG5s in the house. One for 10,895, one for 12,455, I believe it was. Now we're back up. Did have a little loss there, so back up to we got 50,390. So in the third attempt to track down some DGs, daily goals. We're 390 to the good. Daily goal one is 1,000. It's our third attempt at it today. Trying to make sure we locked in the first DG5s. And we're in the doldrums, though, just like clockwork around 9:30. Beautiful sell-off right here through the weekly VWAP. EMAs on the 1 minute. Look how orderly that is. Beautiful ashy candles, like just really easy to know you're shorting. But you can see about literally at 9:22, 9:23 on your ashies. Things start to get a little ugly. We're going to do 15-115. That's what we're going to be trading here.
Order
we
filled.
Are on a little bit of a runner there.
Order filled.
I'm going to take out that 900. There we go, guys. $1,428 now. Back to the good. We were up to 1828 on this attempt at DG1. Now we're doing DG2, 2,500. And so it's still 400 down on this effort, the third effort of the morning, to get back to DG5, which is 10,000 bucks. Betting 15-115. We got ChatGTP and Grok and Perplexity, Gemini in the house. Looking at everything that I wouldn't even be able to look at. Some I know, some I don't know. Giving me signals. They have been giving me a short signal all day and just changing the risk. In the beginning, she was telling me 50s, and I didn't do it. So I know when she looks at my logs, the coaching I'm going to get is, why are you not listening? Look, this is how much more money you would have made. Did take a $6,100 loss. I went against the market. I anticipated reversal. And then I just didn't get out quick enough. I could have got out with a couple grand loss, but it was a $6,100 loss. It does happen. Go back and watch those episodes. I just kept on trucking. A few trades later, we were right back up in the green. And then before you knew it, we were past that 10,000. First 15, 20 minutes. Took that money out. Unfortunately, if I could swap the money around quicker than every 1 hour, I would have probably maintained it at 16,000 and not only took out 12. But I kept trading, and I had a loser in there, $4,000 loser, another $4,000 loser. Losses on the day about 10 grand, but we're up 22,000 plus this 1428. We've already booked the rest of it. Watch the previous videos. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below, hit the notification bell. Can't tell you what to do, not giving you advice. This is very risky. Entertainment, education only. But I am trying to build a community where we're going to make all of these how to trade guides better and better and better by combining all of our human input with the AI. Back testing, side testing, forward testing, psychological testing. We go from there. If you want to know what I mean, you could take your trading logs right now. Put your logs in, put a whole month of logs in, and say, tell me how I'm doing as a trader, and then be ready to be brutalized. So you got to say in your prompt, don't hold back, don't sugarcoat. I need an honest assessment, because they're trained, if you don't prompt them, to always be to your favor. You did this, but that's okay. You'll get better. No, you don't want that. You want how does this compare to professional traders and prop firm traders? Don't hold back in your entering. I want an honest critique. Here's my logs. And then behold, you'll be sending me a note going, man, that was brutal, but I learned a lot off that. Yeah, because coaches, which is what they basically are, they're your AI coaches. There are servers and data centers all over the world, has everything of everything in it, especially in trading. Sea of red out there today. I think, what do we got out there? The VIX is winning the crowd on the green, 12% up today. Spotify and Netflix, only two tech stocks that we got here in the red. Everything else selling off. Who's the worst? The worst, that just changed. The worst is NVIDIA. NVIDIA, number one, down 10%. That's because they had the big run up on earnings, just settling back out, a little profit taken. Oh, the guidance is real good.
Man, I'm so glad I sold those options. I love it when I make good money for nothing. For something I'm holding anyway.
Right. No, it ain't for nothing. It's for your brain power and work.
That's right. I did. My good friend told me. If only I had that. If only I had that in the brokerage account, I could actually go somewhere. I could come visit you again.
But can you imagine if you'd been doing this for the last 20 years? Even while you're working, you just keep a play on everything you can the last 20 years.
Yeah, right. Oh, man, amazing. Yeah.
Well, all you can do is now is imagine where you're going to be in 10 years, adding all these little $500, $800, $1,200 pops, each month.
Right.
I think that's the reversal. She says there's the reversal. So let's just see here. We're in it. Nice break of the 20. I'll take it all day. I'm gonna not be greedy. Bookmaps kind of waned on me. The price went above CQC, so I'm out. And that's a nice impulse candle. You know, it might have to have a retracement. Let's just see. Everything looks like we're long here. Even over here on the S&P 5, the 5 minutes broke a previous candle. That's the first time in a long time. It did do it right there and fizzled. So let's just see if the 5 minute S&P can get through its EMAs. Patriot EMAs, red, white, and blue, 5, 10, and 20. But look, your ash sheet candles, nice reversal. We've been selling off on the VIX here for several minutes. I was watching it, but we didn't get this price action direct to that. Because remember, the VIX is traded and it tells the volatility, but the trader can manipulate it. The trades manipulate it sometimes, so it's just another indicator. It's not the holy grail of indicators. We got the widgets over there. This is my last video of the day. What I got down there? 29.17. So we did get a DG2. So this is the third time today we've got a DG2. Now DG3, daily gold 3 is 5,000. Let's see what we got here, chat. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below, hit the notification bell. Go to the website. The links are probably down in the description. Pick up the freebies. Let's see what we got here. Should be uploading stuff over there, but I'm not. Sure does. Let's see if the VWAP, weekly VWAP, is going to be a magnet and a breakthrough, or is it going to be resistance and we turn back down? Sorry about that. We got the Schnauzer. I hear his mom grabbing the garbage bag, and when she grabs the garbage bag, he likes to walk to the can with her, so he's barking. He's barking. And she's going shh to a dog that's deaf. But that's okay. There's a turnaround right there. I am going to take it. I'm going to take a little bit of a turnaround action here. That's a nice top tail. I'm leading it. I'm going to wish I didn't do this, I bet.
Order filled.
Here we go. I'm there. 600, a little more than that. Holy moly, just come our way, guys. Look right there, right through a DG3. So that little spike off the top there, and then Bookmaps came my way. If you notice what the first thing that happened there was the CQC was way below the histograms. And then we got the 2-to-1 on the volume pressure. And then we have a little radio dial, I like to call the RPM gauge right there. My RPM gauge is over here at 60% negative red. And so that's lining all those up. Now I got out really, really fast because this could just be that's literally ninja scalping in a counter trend, that is, and it's right there as well. And we're out. So we had a couple big impulse candles. And those need to resolve themselves. You got a gap right here. Got a little small gap right there. So it could wave in here. Maybe time to pull a fib on it. Pull your fibs right there. Get your numbers out of the way. So we did have a little pause, a little pullback in one candle to the 786, a pullback to the half. Would not be uncommon. Be healthy. Well, let's just wait here. Nothing to do. Gonna be my last video of the day. I'm fixing to pack a bag and head to Tennessee. Terry's got all the food, the music, the entertainment. She cleaned the car. She's done it all. Bookkeeper's been on a roll. She's ready to see the grandkids. All right, well, right now we're bullish. Everything is bullish. Everything's bullish. Everything is bullish. I did a calculated inside candle scalp there. Very risky. But now your VIX is coming back up. Your VIX just gave you some green dots on your VIX. The Renko, got the Renko type of candles. We're getting two little ticks down here on the 1 minute. Got one closing box. So that could mean a little reversal. So we still got the EMAs, the PMAs, Patriot moving averages, which are just like an exponential moving average. Except I got them set to 5, 10, and 20, red, white, and blue. I got the line width starting. The smallest line is red because it's the weakest. Next biggest line is blue because it's it's white. Next bigger line is blue. And that way you get enough more visuals of the power of the support and resistance of the lines. And then I have my VWAP. VWAP should be set to next size up. What happened there? VWAP style should be the fourth one. Oh, it's not. I'm going to make it the fourth one. And I'm going to do here, save as defaults, done. There's your VWAP. That's a Mac Daddy, right? The Mac Daddy. Get the VWAP set on a fourth. Let me go over here and go to my VWAP and delete it. And then go back over here. Now I'll go add the VWAP back, and it should now go with my new one. There we go. Everything's right with the world now, everybody. Save my charts. Good to go here. I'm also ready if my this morning, watch this morning's videos. Tradevate locked up and said, oops, something went wrong, server 404 error, and I was in a trade. In fact, I was in that trade that I lost $6,100 on. And I had to quickly go, boom, audible. Here's this DOM, and I traded it with this DOM, which does have more latency, but that's my backup. My backup is a laptop. I've got it loaded and ready to go. You can't be in too many instances of your Tradevate, so it's just on the login screen. So I would have to log in, click the brokerage account, and click clear all positions. Have that backups ready. It's nothing worse than sitting there and you don't even know you're locked up for a second. You're in a trade, price action quits moving, and you there with no backup. You don't know what to do. You don't want to scramble at that point with what do I do? What do I do? Hopefully, if you read my guides, that trading rig setup and hardware essentials in there is going to also have, or should have information about your backup plans. And your backup plans mean I'm in a trade, whether it's winning or losing, doesn't matter. If you're in a trade and your main trading rig freezes on you, then you need to have an instant backup plan. It certainly could be a cell phone. I do have my cell phone on my NinjaTrader account and on TradingView. They're all ready to go. They're apps. So I got backups there, and I'm running that through AT&T's high-end mobile internet. That way it's not on my Live Oak fiber net. And that way if the fiber net goes down, I got AT&T running. And also my cell phone is always on for hotspot, and my laptop is ready to Wi-Fi right to it. And so I got redundant systems here in case something happens. And let me tell you why. The why is you watch yourself be in a $4,000 or $5,000 winning trade, make your whole week, right? You'll lock up and you log back in there, it's blown your whole account. You've hit all your back end soft and hard limits. And I do have those, as you guys know by now. I got soft and hard limits. Sometimes you'll see me not hit the exit button because I'm gonna let it run to my hard stop, and my hard stop set in Tradevate on the back end. You can go set yours up any way you want. And I would advise you heavily to use AI to help you set up everything. Let them watch your logs. Let them upload your transcripts where you're talking yourself through your trade and recording yourself, and just try it. You'll see what I mean. VWAP is tough right here.
Order filled.
Take a little VWAP rejection play.
Order filled.
What do we get on that? I don't know what we got, but we're 63.33. So we got past a DG3. We got a little cushion over DG3, which is 5,000. Daily go 3, 5,000. We got, what do we got there? $1,333.28. That was just a rejection of the VWAP. I was watching it, but I wasn't going to do it until I had my noise. And when my noise came in, I looked over. My CQC was below. My VIX was ticking up. I'm scanning my eyes right here. Watching all of it. And this is about as much as I can actually watch. This is about as much as I can watch. And it's all I need. You may be able to watch 5 more things. You may only need 3 things. There's guys that still only trade just candlestick reversals and a volume stick over the volume. There's people that still trade Bollinger Bands. And I got all the AI watching Bollinger Bands, watching the MACD. This VWAP could have a band on it. We don't use it. Now, you could, some people do that. Some people put the bands on it, the shadows, upper band and lower band. I got mine turned off, but you could put them on. And then you could put the bands fill. You could put that in there. and have your colors. You can do it just like that. If you look in the background, there, now that's your range, and then you can change that deviations and stuff. I don't use it. It doesn't fit me, my psyche, so I don't use it. I don't use it, everybody. But both indices having trouble getting through the weekly VWAP. We could switch right now to session. Some people say I should be running the session and the weekly, two of them, and have them just a little bit different color. Some people do orange yellow, some people do purple green, and running them so you can see get another whole trough. Let me just show you. I'll just show you. We'll add another one here. Indicators. Add the VWAP, and then we're gonna. Where did it go? That's right. Got 6 indicators. I do want to see the VWAP here. I don't want the range. Did not trade the opening range today, guys, because it rocketed down so fast. I can see my 1 minute candle. I don't have to mark it out. I look at the time scale. It's not 8:01 yet, and that first candle selling off like crazy. Second candle, third, they ain't got to wait for it. I jumped right in. The 1 minute candle, it was telling us which way it's going. VWAP off, on. VWAP off, on. Oh, I know why. Duh. They're exactly the same. So on one of them, on one of the VWAPs, I've got to change it to session. There you go. There's your 2 VWAPs. Yellow is your weekly, and this one is your session VWAP. If we get above, technically, I'll start doing this. That's fine. I know why AI is telling me I should run both. I know why. I want the style to be the same. I want the color to be orange. A little oranger. A little more oranger. There we go. All right, so what we're doing right now, the orange VWAP is session. The yellow VWAP is weekly. And so right now we're having trouble getting through the weekly VWAP. If we get through the weekly VWAP, then that creates a whole new trading zone, right? Are we going to go to the session VWAP? And so there's ways of looking at that. 2 trades was today. Look, at the open, the session VWAP, we sold right below it, and we continued to sell. Then we had a massive impulse candle right here, big boner. And then we kept selling right down through the VWAP, then another impulse candle through the weekly VWAP. So not a bad idea to have both of them up there. I know why AI is suggesting it to me now. We'll put it up there and try. You're seeing an evolution of it right here in front of you, everybody. All right, so like, subscribe, share, comment down below. We got 6333, so we've got DG3 for the 3rd time. DG4 7,505 is at elusive 10,000. We did hit it 3 times yesterday, 33 grand. Today, because of this trip, I think if I'm going to keep my marriage, I'm going to have to let this be the last video. And I've got to throw some stuff in the bag and start driving for 8 hours. So I'll see you on the laptop. See you on the laptop.